This conference will now be
Yes,
recorded.
tell me. Yes, we have. We'll do it today. We can rearrange them. We can put them in a section. We can, do whatever we want. We will. Next, any other question? Offline? Offline? Ask. If you have a question, ask. Don't hesitate. Question? No? Online? Any questions before I start? Online guys, if you have any questions. All good online?
Hello.
So far so good, right? Okay, now let's go ahead and start.
Hi, Rupam.
Yes, tell me. Make it fast. Make it fast.
Yeah, I have a question regarding data loader. So we can export and import
Last,
the
not now.
data. Yeah, we can
We will
export
talk
and
about
import
data
the
loader in
data.
the last.
Yeah, but the data is in English language, right?
We will
So,
talk about the data loader.
sorry?
Talk about in the last.
Yeah, my question is, sorry?
We will talk about data loader last.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rupam. Okay.
End of the class
Yeah,
we'll talk.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Anybody has question on objects, tabs, solution so far? App, object and tab, yes or no? Perfect. There is silence in the class. So let's proceed. Right. So let me log in. I'll say with a different user, Rupam @OF109.com, password CRM1234#. Perfect. Now, last class, we created app. After creating app, we created tab. No, we created object. After creating object, we created tab, right? And then we started creating what? Fields in the table. As we are creating the fields, automatically these fields are getting displayed in the page in the sequence of creation. Whichever sequence you are creating it, in the same sequence, the fields get displayed in the page, right? Switch to lightning, right? Let us continue that exercise first, right? So I go to my setup, let it come. So here is the solution, right? You can see that this is what we created yesterday, Apollo Hospital, right? Now, I click on setup, which is already there. Object manager, I look for the object manager. I look for the table that we created yesterday, right? I'm looking for the table. What happened? Why the speed is so slow? Capital SF class. Perfect. Online class, you are back. Okay, so now we look for the object, the custom object that we created yesterday. I'm scrolling down. I'm looking for the object that we created yesterday called patient. Here it is. I open the object. I go to the fields and relationship. I click on the new field. If you remember, yesterday we created the last patient first name, right? We went ahead and created a checkbox, whether the fee is paid or not. We created a currency field, the amount, registration fee. Now I will take date field. I click on date, right? I scroll down, I click on next, right? I give the field name. What is that? I will say registration date. Field name is which date the registration was done, right? Registration date. Right, registration date. Is it mandate? No. Do you need a help text? No. Whenever you put something on the help text, immediately an exclamation mark will come. When you place your mouse over it, it gives you that text, whatever you enter here. I want today's date. By default, as the page loads, it should load with what? Today's date. I go to the formula editor. Here's the formula. I click on this, the hyperlink here. Show formula editor. A formula editor box pops up. Now, from here, I select date and time. From here, I select date and time. I look for a function called today. Today returns the current date. Today will return current date. I say insert the function. Immediately, the function gets inserted here in the formula. I click on check syntax. Any error? No error. You see that in the green it says no error. We don't have absolutely no error here. Now I click on right. I go ahead and click on next. Right. Click on next. Click on save and new. We just created a date field with today's date. Next. What is the field? Date and time. I select. Date will give you only date. Date and time will give you both the date and time. I click next. I will say patient date of birth. Do you want to by default put anything? No, because every patient will have a different date of birth. Click next. Click next. Click save and new. Once again, the next data type. Email. Right? I select email. Click next. What is that? Patient primary email. Patient primary email. Required? Do you want to make it mandate? If yes, then yes. Unique? Email addresses are actually unique, right? But maybe father and son can have same email address, so we will not make it unique. External ID, in real time, emails are treated as an external ID, as a unique. Whenever you want to match something, rather than matching with a name, you will match with what? Email, because there could be two Srinivas, but the email address would be different. Srinivas M, Srinivas A. So hence, in real time, we set it as an external ID. Do you want anything to be loaded default? Yes. I want a text to be loaded. What is that? no@email.com. Whenever the page loads, I will get a loaded. The page will load with that field with a loaded value of no@email.com. Clear, everyone? So I click next for which profile, for all the profile. Click next for which page layout, patient page layout. Click save and new. Once again. Now the next one. Geolocation. Geolocation gives you two fields, longitude, latitude. Today in a Google map, every location in this earth can be plotted with longitude, latitude. So I select geolocation. I click next. I say patient house location. Right? Longitude, latitude can be in decimals, can be in minutes, degrees, second. Once upon a time, we used to use minutes, degrees, and seconds. But nowadays, we're using decimal. You go and search any place in the Google map, it will show in decimal 72.31456, comma 14.31289. It will show like this. How many decimal places? 3. Even if you give 3 decimal places, system will accept more than that. right? So click next, click next for all profile, for default page layout called patient layout, which we'll see later. Click save and new. Perfect. Next field is a number. Click next, right? I will say mobile number, MOBILE, patient mobile, patient mobile number. You know that the maximum mobile number would be 10 digit. Number of decimal places, 0. Is it required? Some people might not have mobile also. You can't say yes. If a business says yes, then we will check it. Business requirement, right? Unique, mostly yes. External ID, mostly yes. People will have a unique phone number. In the real time, we take yes, but right now I click on next. For which profile? All the profile. Click next. For which solution? For which layout? Patient layout. Click save and new. Next. Phone is over. Now, sorry, number is over. Next, percentage. Tell me, in a hospital, where can we use percentage? Discount percent. I'm in a patient registration page. Okay, let's give something called as RBC percentage. Red blood cell, right in the blood, 50%, 80%, 90% RBC. Something just right. So how many decimal places? I will say 3 digit and 2 decimal places. Clear? I click next, next, next. I click on save and new. Perfect. Before we start doing further, let us see what we have done so far. Right click on the home, opening a new tab. I'm not disturbing my development window. I'm opening a new tab, and here I will see the end user screen. So end user will click on app manager. End user will click on view all. End user will click on hospital management. Immediately the hospital management solution loads. In this solution, we have only one table called patient. I click on new. Let's see whether all got populated or not. Yep. Patient first name, Sonia. Right? Patient registration date, system is loading today's date. US timing, we'll change it. In the US, it's still 2. It's not 3rd. Patient date of birth. Say a calendar comes. You can go ahead and you can take any date of birth. Time. See, 10:45. Patient email. If you remember that, by default, we told the field should load with what? no@email.com. I say sonia@sonia.com. Longitude, latitude. Longitude, patient house location. Right, 78.123. Latitude, 14.221. Patient mobile number, 1234. Percentage, 92%. You remember that we gave the phone number as how much? Maximum 10. There is no minimum. So minimum I gave. I click on save. A patient created called as Sonia with all the details you captured. With all the details you captured, system has created. Whatever the data you have entered, system has captured it. Perfectly fine till here. Let's go to the developer screen. The next field is called phone. Rupam, why phone is there? A question raises. Because phone is an alphanumeric number. We say +91. What is plus? Is it a number? No, it's a character. Sometimes we say in US, they say 912 in a bracket. Have you seen? US have a habit of writing a phone number with the area code 912 In India, we have a habit of writing 040-230-47306. In India, we write 088-033, right? 011, New Delhi STD code, then dash. See that this dash, these brackets, this plus is what? Right? It's a character. It's not a number. So you cannot use number. Number will take only pure number, which you have taken. Now, that's the reason Salesforce has given you something called as phone, a data type called as phone. Why? Whenever you click on this data type, immediately system will look for a soft phone to call. Soft phone to call. Those who are not able to understand. If you remember that, we have a phone field where? In contact also. I go to the contact, right? I go to the contact. I click on new contact. Contact name, I'm just filling the form. Contact name ABC, last name EFG. Phone number 11111111. Hit save, data gets saved. When I click on details, can you see phone number is a clickable? When you place your mouse over the phone number, you get a hyperlink. You click on the hyperlink, immediately system will say, make a phone call, pick up an app, pick an app. It is looking for a Skype. It is looking for, right, any soft phone dialing. From a laptop also we can dial. If you have a soft phone, Magic, right, something Magic phone is there in US. So you can say that directly from your laptop you can call a customer. Hence, if you take a number, this will not come. This feature will not come. Able to understand? That is the reason they have a separate type called as phone. Whatever you capture here, where it will give a hyperlink. Whenever you click on it, it will ask you for an application to dial. Whichever application you select, it will dial through that. Clear? Phone. Click next. I will say home phone. Home phone. I click next. I click next. I click save and new. Next. After phone, I have pick list. Pick list is something which you can pick. Somebody was asking me, Rupam, what is a pick list? Pick list is nothing but it's a drop down box from where you can pick up any one. I click next. What is this? I will say, right, department. What type of pick list do you want to use? Global pick list. One pick list you define and you can use in all the tables. That's called global pick list. Once you define and you can use in, for example, address. In the address, there's a country, there's a city, state and country. I will create a pick list called as country. I can use it everywhere. In any table, in any form I can use. Such pick lists are called as global pick list. Currently, we don't know how to create a global pick list. So we will select enter the value. So what are the department? General. General. Next, gyno, gynecology. Next, neuro, neurology. Next, cardiology, cardiology. Next, dermatology, dermatology. Next, ENT. Next, ortho. Next, gastroenterology. Next, hematology. Now, enter how many you want. As per these all definitions, who will give you? It will be there in your user story. It will be there in your stories. When you get the document, it will be there. So create all the choice. Right? Right, perfect. Gastroenterology. Do you want to display them in alphabetical order? If you want, yes. Do you want the first value as default? No. Do you want to restrict pick list value in the pick list value set? Whenever you put this, nobody can change the value. Nobody can change this value through programming also. That is called restrict. Description, you write. Help text, you write. Is it mandate? If you select this, then there'll be star mark. Without selecting the department, you can't save the record. I'm saying no. Any default value? No. I click on next. I click on next. Click on save and new. Let us do the one more and then we will see the output. Pick list multi-select. Pick list multi-select. Click next. Rupam, by the way, can we create only one? No. You can create 100 pick list. Phone, I can create 100 phone. Email, I can create 100 email. Text, I can create n number of text. I am just clicking one by one doesn't mean that you can create only one, right? If city is a text, right? What else? Street is a text. Last name is a text. First name is a text. I selected text first name yesterday. So you can create n number of fields. These are the field types available, right? So next, what is this? Field label. Multi-pick list, where you can select multiple values, not one. From a pick list, you can select only one value. Multi-pick list, you can select multiple values. So what is that? I will say facilities. I will say enter the value. So what are the things that you can give a facility in the hospital? Wheelchair. Next. OP is a department. Wheelchair. Then extra mattress for attenders. Additional attenders. Mattresses. Right? Next. Sorry.
Personal
Stretchers.
assistant.
What else? Think in a hospital what they can give you extra facilities. What's that?
Stretchers.
Ambulance. Okay. Oh, AMBULANC ambulance. Okay. Next, stretcher. Stretcher. Okay. Next. Huh? What's that? Nurse. Ah, right.
AC
Yes.
and non-AC.
See, somebody can say that I want a dedicated nurse. Right? I mean, I cannot stay. I need to go to office. So somebody has to take care. So a dedicated nurse. Right? Then somebody said, okay, deluxe room.
AC ward
Right?
and non-AC
Deluxe room.
ward.
AC ward, non-AC ward. Okay.
Wi-Fi connection.
What's that? హాస్పిటల్ కూడా వైఫై నాడా అంటే వాట్సాప్ కావాలన్నమాట వైఫై నెక్స్ట్ వాట్ నాన్ వెజ్ వద్దా నాన్ వెజ్ మీల్స్ వెజ్ మీల్స్ రూమ్ లో దీస్ ఆర్ కామన్ దీస్ డేస్ బేసిక్ టీవీ ఫ్రిడ్జ్ okay solve remaining choice you can enter. Do you want to arrange them in alphabetical order? No. Do you want to use the first value as default? No. Do you want to restrict somebody to change this value? Yes. Right. Next, how many choices are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, more than 7. Now you say that how many are visible? 7 is visible. After that you have to scroll down. Here also it's saying how many visible? 4 will be visible. After 4 I'm saying 5. Show 5 and then remaining scroll. Right? Perfect. Description, you can write Help text, whatever you write, it will come as an exclamation mark. Required, mandate, right? So I click next, click next, click save, rather than clicking save and new. Now let us see what we did so far. Let us go and check, right? It takes 20 seconds to 20 minutes to deploy all these. I'm refreshing my screen, right? Refreshing. Any birthday this month? March? No? No birthday? Don't worry, we will not ask party. Sagamete party bayamla. March? March 11th. Whose birthday? Chandu's birthday, March 11th. Very good. Any other birthday? March? Anyone's girlfriend birthday? Anyone's? I mean, it could be girlfriend 1, girlfriend 2, girlfriend 3, anything. I mean, first 3 only, not up to 10. Only first 3. Anyone? No? Oh, my Lavanya's daughter's birthday. When, Lavanya?
Sunday, 7th.
Sunday, 7th. Okay. That's good then. Advance wishes for your daughter. God bless your daughter. Right?
Thanks, Rupam.
Welcome. This month, even I have one thing. Very wrong day. I mean, this date I want to forget, but I am not able to forget. You know when? Tomorrow.
You want to take day off?
You are why? No off. Why should I take the off? That is not that special day. Is it so special? Ah. అరే మీరు నాకు ఇవ్వాలరా మ్యారేజ్ డే నాది ఇస్తాను ఒక పిప్పర్మెంట్ ఒక చాక్లెట్ సి ఇఫ్ ఇట్స్ హ్యాపీనెస్ దెన్ ఐ విల్ గివ్ యూ ఇఫ్ ఇట్స్ అ సాడ్ డే దెన్ మీ అందరూ వచ్చి నాకు ఇవ్వాలి మీరు సార్ వదిలేండి సార్ అయిపోయింది ఓవర్ ఏం చేద్దాం ఏం చేయలేము వదిలేండి సార్ కాండి రండి రండి చికెన్ తిందామని యూ షుడ్ కాల్ మీ
Rupam, I'll inform this to your wife.
Don't worry, my wife knows it. Even if I take the class at home, I'm very casual. My wife would be listening all, and I told her that you spoiled my life. Wish you would have not married me or I have not married you, but I can't change now. So, bharinchale tappadi kada. Huh? No. Settle marriage. Love marriage, I think. See, the thing is that sometimes known dayam is better than unknown dayam. Right? But it was a settled. Right? Now, by the way, I'm just killing the time so that this got deployed. Because it takes time. Whenever you put a pick list, system takes time for it to go ahead and deploy. I don't think that it has deployed yet. Let us check it. Right? It takes 20 seconds to 20 minutes to get this deployed in the page. So now I click on my app manager. I go ahead and click my view all. Right? I look for my hospital management solution. Let's hope that that got deployed. I click on new. Perfect, got deployed. Now you see that you get a department. The choices that you created, cardiology, neurology, right? Again, it's flickering, right? So dermatology. right? You can select the department, any one. You cannot select multiple here because this is a single pick list. So I say that for neurology. Now here is the multi-pick list. How many we said visible? So see that only 5 are visible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remaining all, we got a scroll bar. We got a scroll bar, right? So what are the facilities you want? Wheelchair, ambulance, dedicated nurse, AC room. See, you can select multiple. Let me create a patient. Patient name is Manmohan, right? Registration fee $780. Date of birth, I'm picking up something from 1948. Third. Email address manmohan@Indian National Congress.in. His house address, right? 68.21, latitude 17.36. Don't think that you'll put Istamachina number. Longitudes and latitudes, don't see 300.4C, no, right? So this has a number range. Next, phone number 1234567 RBC percentage 88. Home phone number 234567. Department neurology. Extra mattress we don't need. So I click on save. Whatever we are doing, we are capturing here. See, wheelchair, comma, ambulance, comma, dedicated nurse, comma, AC ward. With a comma, I'm getting. With a comma, here, 1. This is what we have developed so far. We'll arrange it. Don't worry. First, let us create everything and then we will start arranging them.
Where is
Right?
this data
Now,
actually stored?
it's in the table, the one which we created called as patient__C. In that table, the data is stored. That is what we
Okay.
created yesterday, the object
Yes.
table,
Yes.
right? Now, next, fields and relationship. I click on new, right? I click on new. Next, I look for what? Multi-pick list over text. Yesterday, we have already taken text. Now, again, I'm taking text. Next, what is that? Patient last name. We created first name yesterday. Today I'm creating last name. How many characters? 50 characters. Required? No. Unique? No. External ID? No. Default value? No. Click next. For which profile? For all the profile. Next. For which page layout? Patient page layout. Let it be. Save and new. Right? So now the first name will be the second field, and this will be somewhere in the bottom, because the way you're creating, in the same manner the field is being displayed in the page. Right? I'm scrolling down. Right? Next is the text area. What is the text area? Up to 255 characters you can enter. Up to 255 characters in separate line. What is the text? 255 character in one line. You cannot press enter there. Only one line. But whereas text area will enter how many? You can press enter, enter, enter. So I'm saying text area. 255 characters in separate lines, more than one line. Right? Now I click on next. What is the name? I will say problem. What is the problem? Stomach pain, this pain, that pain, unable to sleep, multiple lines. Right? So I'm not making it require, no default value. Click next. Right? Click next. Click save and new. Click save and new. Next. Text area long. The difference between text area and text area long is that text area will take up to 1,32,072 characters, where you can write a big history, right? So I will go ahead. I will say problem details. or I will say comments, internal comment or observation. Observation comments. How many characters you want? You can have up to 1,32,000, but 5,000 is enough. What do you think? Or 10,000? Right? How many lines to be visible? I will say, show me 8 lines. After that, give me a scroll bar. Perfect. Click next. Click next. Click save and new. The next field, text area rich. Whenever I say rich, I can have bold, italics, I can drag and drop a picture inside, I can do anything. I can put a bullet points, I can color red, right? All these things I can do. Click next. What is that? Medical history. Patient. Medical history. Right? How many lines you want? 50,000. 50,000, too much. 10,000, enough. How many lines visible? You cannot make it less than 10. For example, I'm making it 5. I click next. Immediately I'll get an error. It should be more than 10. So let us put at 25 only. The reason is that I'll get a lot of controls on the page. Click next. Click next. Click save and new. Let us see what we developed so far. Once again, I come to the patient. I reload this. Right. I go to the patient object. I'm reloading. Reloading. Let's click on new. New. Scroll down. No, it didn't come. It is still facilities. After facilities, we have developed so many things. It has not yet come. Refresh. Refresh. Okay, I click on new. Let's see it has come or not. No, not yet. I told you it takes time, right? From 20 seconds to 20 minutes. So, by the way, wife topic is over, right? Now, there's a little problem which I thought that I should discuss with you. Yesterday, if you observe that immediately after the class, I had a meeting, right? Unfortunately, for the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, 2 weeks if I'm not wrong, the meeting has moved to 11 o'clock. Meeting has moved to 11 o'clock, right? Don't worry, it's not for the next 2 weeks. I would be canceling Friday class, and every day we will extend for half an hour. Is that okay? Only for 2 weeks. This week, next week, or probably next week. After that, no. After that, again Friday class, regular. Because we are doing a pilot, APJ pilot. There is one project which we are launching in APJ, Asia Pacific and Japan. I told you APJ. So, right, APJ is a very scattered time zone. Now the China would be sleeping. The day is coming to an end in China, right? Whereas Malaysia is waking up, or sorry, already Malaysia is sleeping now. Malaysia, Singapore is about to go to bed. China are in the mid of the day. They are towards the evening. China is now towards evening now. Already the evening started. 5 o'clock is over there in China. In Malaysia, they have already dinner is finished. In India, we are in the lunch time, right? So the meeting has moved to 11 o'clock for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Even I was discussing the same thing with the institute also. So from coming Friday, next Friday, we will not have a class. Monday to Thursday for 2 weeks, and we will increase the time by half an hour so that whatever we missed on Friday, 1.5 hours, we can compensate with 2 hours. Whatever the penalty, we have to have a penalty also. So Thursday, Friday class is 1.5 hours plus 30 minutes penalty equals to 2 hours. So we will have class till 12:30. Is that okay? Anyone has any objection? I mean, meeting with a girlfriend every day, dropping, picking up, could be.
No,
Is
Rupam.
it okay?
It's
Yeah,
okay.
tell me. Just for 2 weeks, guys, bear with me, right? Because you know that this 12 o'clock, my office and everything starts, right? So just for the 2 weeks, you need to bear with me. Is that okay? Fine. That's sometimes problem with a working trainer. If I'd have been not working, then ఏ time అయితే అయింది. But being a working trainer, sometimes I can't move this meeting because they are APJ meeting. If I move towards 1 o'clock, then by the time Malaysia will be dreaming, not even sleeping. So the maximum I can move is 11, right? So that's the reason the meeting was scheduled for 11 o'clock, because by looking at all the region. So this Friday, you don't have a class. Next Friday, you don't have a class. In worst case scenario, one more week, and after that, done. It's a 3 weeks call to check out whether how the deployment is happening. Clear? Is it okay? Now let's go ahead and refresh. Let's check it out. Tell me if you have a concern, speak it out. Right. So I refreshed it. I clicked new. Now let us see it got deployed. It still didn't got deployed. I told you, no, it takes time, right? We still need to get the rich text box, multiple lines. So it takes time for deployment. Shall we wait or shall we continue? I guess 2 hours. Every day will 2 hours class. That's okay. I mean, not more than that, because I don't take more than 2 hours. Otherwise, anyhow, this room is so heated. On that, AC is not working. On that, me heating you with the class. March 11th. What you will do? Morning class. No holidays. March 11th, Shivratri, holiday kavale, anni kavale. In my class, no holidays. In my class, every day there will be class, right? So no Shivratri, no Maharatri, nothing. Sorry, tell me. Any other festival this month? Holi? No Holi holiday. You have to be here. Right?
On 11th, Shivratri is there.
Yeah, no holiday. There is a class. What? ఇట్లా చేస్తుంటే కథమే. ఈ హోలీలు ఇది అది చేస్తుంటే ఇంకా guys, it's a big syllabus. Try to understand. We are about to enter in the ocean. It's a big syllabus beyond your imagination. You cannot complete this in 8 months also. If I tell you religiously, if I tell you, you cannot complete Salesforce complete end to end even in 8 months. If I take daily 1.5 hour or 2 hours class, it's a very big syllabus. Development itself, I told you 3.5 months. It will go to 4 months. On that lightning 4 months. Anyhow, don't think that it will take 8 months. By 4.5 months, you will complete everything, because as soon as you come to the development, you'll have Saturday, Sunday class also. 2 hours, 2 hours. Then there is no there's nothing called every day there will be class. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be regular class, Apex. Saturday and Sunday will be your lightning and LWCs. Then only we can complete within 4.5 to 5 months. On that, if you want holidays, on that, if I bunk, then it's over. Right? Anybody has any concern? Sorry, no holiday for Shivratri, there is a class. Right? I have a discussion muchatlu going on. Tell me, what is this muchat about? Huh? Right. Let me see whether it got deployed or not. So patient new. It has not yet come yet. Right? Chalo, not waste the time. Okay. Enough. We'll talk about Shivratri, what you'll do in the night later. Right? Who will go to which movie theater? We'll talk about it later. Come here first. Next, text area encrypted. Whenever you use a text area encrypted, you get something like a password where whenever you type, you don't see. So here I can take credit card number, length 16 digit, right? Mask all characters. How do you want to mask? With a star, star, star? This is the way it will come. Star, 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 star. No, XXX. Then this is the way it will come. Don't mask all. Mask only 4 characters. Then it will look like this. Like your bank account numbers. It shows like this. No, credit card number. Then you'll see the formatting is coming up. XXX, XXXXX. All 4x, 4 into 4, 16. I will say next. Right? Next. I will say save and new. Let us complete this. Scroll down. Time. You can enter only time, not date and time. Date is separate, date and time is separate, time is separate. Only time. What is that? I will say Operation Muhuratam. Somebody have feelings, no, this time only I should enter in the operation theater. So some 7:30, after 9:30 only, some auspicious time will capture. Right? Click next. Right? Why auspicious time? Here we'll say doctor appointment. Right? What time your doctor appointment is? Doctor appointment. Click next. Click next. Click save and new. The last field we will talk about formulas, lookups, all these things we'll talk later. In this whole block, the last one is called URL, where you can enter web address. So what I will say, tell me in a patient, what is the field that we can capture? URL. FB link, FB profile link, direct profile link, www.facebook.com/Rupam. Right? Click next. Click next. Click save. Anything we have? No. Done. Now let us go ahead and hope that we got the output. At least the one which we created earlier should be available. So I refresh. Actually, let me close this. Right? I come here. Right? Oh, what is happening? 100% zoom. Right? Right click on the home, opening a new tab. Right? Whatever we developed so far, let us see. App launcher, view all, hospital management, patient. Click on new. Hope that everything got deployed. Did we? Yep. Up to FB link. See, I told you it take time. What are the fields that we created? Right? We created this name. What is that? Right? Any name? Whose name? Indira Gandhi. Right? Registration fee 1500. Right? Date of birth somewhere about 1922. 15th. Email indara@gandhi.com. longitude, latitude, right? 55.67, 22.19. Patient mobile number 999999. Blood percentage 78. Home phone number 45678. Department neurology. What are the things that you need? Wi-Fi, non-veg, deluxe, stretcher, dedicated. Patient last name Gandhi. Problem back pain. Back pain. Enter. Unable to sleep. Right? Unable to sleep due to KGF movie. Right? Perfect. Observation. What observation? Patient is weak. Right? Blah, 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 blah. You can enter multiple lines. Next, medical history. Right? What is that? From right father's side. Any type of father side history, you can color it bold, italics, underline. You can take it red. See, you can write in a points. You can copy it and you can say, hey, these are points, bullets. Insert this. Can you insert image? Yeah, you can. Insert image. I will insert a report copy. Let's say that I insert a report copy. Something, right? I insert a image. One image will get inserted now. See, you can add an attachment. Here's an attachment. Link, give a URL. You can go ahead. Credit card number 123456789012345 1234566. Doctor's appointment tomorrow at 12:45. FB link www.fb.com/indira.gandhi. I click on save. Whatever the fields that you created got saved here. See, everybody clear? Yes, you can create your own form as per business requirement now. Easy. Just select, if you require 2 text field, then 2 times you can select text. Right? Till here, it's all good. Next, these fields are not arranged in a proper way. First is Indira. Somewhere in the last, there is a Gandhi. I want to put them in a proper way. How can I do that? Right? This is a layout. Whatever you see, it's a page layout design. A design is called page layout. A design is called page layout. After this, you have a writing work. So be careful. Yesterday also, you have been watching movie. Enough of popcorns. Now after this, I'll give you writing work. Right? So what is that? We have just created a form. You will create the form as per business requirement. Once this form is created, now we have to go ahead and create a design. To do that, we are in the table. I'm scrolling down and looking for page layout. Right? Here is page layout. By default, there is one layout called as spec, right? By default, we have one layout called as what? Patient layout. It's a default layout. I didn't like it because that layout is completely top to down. Can I change that layout? Yes. Let it be, no? We'll create our own. Why to disturb that? If you want to disturb, you can do that. Let us create a new layout. New. Right? New. Now, do you want to copy from existing layout? No. I will create from zero. Then I will not select any. Already a patient layout is there. On that, the form is arranged like this. I will say no. I will create a new layout. What is the layout name? I will say WA, walk-in patient. Walk-in patient. I am creating a layout called as walk-in patient, patient who walks into the hospital. Click save. Your page layout builder tool opens up. There we go. The page layout builder tool opens up. Right? Scroll down. Whichever field is mandate will be placed here. First thing, we will drag and drop a section. Section. What is the section name? What is the section name? I will give the section name as GNE General. GENERL General, PATIENT Patient Details. I'm giving a label. Do you want one column or you want two? One this side, one that side. Can I have 3? No. Can I have 4? No. Through admin, you can have only 1 or 2. 1x layout or 2x layout. I will select 2 column layout. The page will be divided into 2 pieces now. Now, whenever you're in the first field, you want to go from first left to right or you want to go top to bottom and then go top to bottom. So I'll say I want to go left to right. Okay, one section will come here. In that section, I will drag and drop the fields that I need. What is that? Patient registration number. I'm dragging and dropping in that section, the one which I created. Right? Next, patient registration date on the other side. Next, patient first name. I drag and drop from here. Patient last name. I drag and drop from here. Right? Perfect. I drag and drop. Now I go ahead. Right? Now I go ahead and drag and drop one more section below this. Section. What is that? I will say PATIENT patient CONTACT contact details. 2 by 2 column. Okay. A section called patient contact details comes in. Here I will add, right, number, patient primary address, patient mobile email address, patient house location, and patient home phone. What else? Okay, Facebook link. Anything? No. Contact details. No. Why date of birth? Date of birth we'll put it in basic details. Where is that? Patient date of birth. I'm placing it here. Right? Patient red blood cell. I'm placing here. Now I will drag one more section. As per your requirement, you can start dragging and dropping multiple sections. I will say patient payment details. I click on OK. Right? Registration fee. I drag and drop. Right? Next. What is that? Registration fee. If paid, checked. Next. Credit card number. Next. Anything else? Nothing. I'll drag and drop one more section. What is that? Patient medical details. I say okay. There I will go ahead and I will say problem first. Next, internal observation comments. Next, department. Which department I need to put them? Next, facility. Next, doctor appointment. Next, medical history. Anything is left? Perfect. Now you see that there is one empty section which came by default, and later, right, we removed the field from there. Now I want to delete this. Here is the delete. Remove the section. The section got removed. Our page layout got created. Right? I click on save. Now there are how many page layouts? 2 page layouts. I will create one more layout. Once again, I'm doing it. So already there is a default design where the fields are placed in an unarranged manner from top to bottom. Another one which we created as per our requirement. Now I will create one more design, new. Do you want to copy this design from a walk-in patient? No. I will say emergency patient. I'm creating one more form. Save. Right? Wait, you will be able to understand everything. Emergency patient. Right? Scroll down. Now I drag a section. I will say emergency, emergency patient details. Okay. I just need the patient first name, patient last name, patient mobile number. That's it. Patient mobile number. Registration fee is compulsory, so we'll paste it here. Anything we need? Nothing. Or let's say that we require the department. Which department? That's it. We will not capture out the problem. Remaining fields are not taking house, registration fee, right? Medical, right? Patient date of birth. In an emergency, I don't have a time to capture date of birth and everything. Direct, what is the problem? Enter, create a patient registration number, push it to the hospital on operation room, right? Now, you see that this is a small form. Walk-in is a big form because we have a full time, right? Everybody able to understand what I'm doing? Yes or no? Right? Now, this one, I will say delete. I will say save. How many designs have I created? 2 designs. Plus one already there. The one which is already there is seen to everyone. Now, right? When I go ahead and refresh this page, every time I'm getting the default layout. This is the one patient layout. I want my walk-in to be loaded. Now see how we do it. You have to come to the page layout assignment. You cannot give it to a user, but you can give it to a profile. I click on edit assignment. I say that anybody with a supervisor, anybody with an admin profile should be seeing patient, no, should be seeing walk-in. Remaining everyone, when Sachin comes, he will see a long form. But when Rupam comes, he will see section-based form. Because Sachin has what? Patient layout, which is the default layout from top to bottom. First name on the top, last name in the bottom. That was the layout. You can change because Sachin has what profile? Supervisor profile. For supervisor profile, which design will be loaded? The default design. For admin profile, which design will be loaded? System will load the walk-in patient. One profile, one design. One profile, one design. Now I click on save. Done. Perfect. Come here. I need not to close, but anyhow I'm closing. Clear everyone? Right? So right click, open a new tab. Tell me, any other festival coming up? Anyone's marriage fixed? Huh? Anybody is entering the dragon? There's a movie, Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee. I mean, why is I'm asking? No? Next year. Enjoy చేసుకో ఈ ఇయర్. ఇంకా టైం దొరకదు లైఫ్ లో. Anybody is planning any trip, tour, any new location? Where? బెంగళూరా? ఏముందని? అలా ఏం లేదు. Where? Shimla, Manali, Ooty, Leh, Ladakh, Northeast. Okay, Pune, at least South India, Munnar, Coorg, Wayanad, Ooty, right? Kodaikanal. I have gone in all this place over. Ladakh is also over, right? From the only thing that is left is Spiti Valley. Spiti, right? It's above Manali, Shimla, Manali, and then the Spiti. Wetland? Switzerland. Anybody spelling for Karachi? Spiti, Spiti Valley is beautiful. You should go there. Lahore and Spiti. The name is called Lahore and Spiti. It's all ice if you go there. Or go to Yamthang. It's in Sikkim. A place called as 0 Point. 0 Point Yamthang Valley. Beautiful place. Beautiful place, Yamthang. Go to Yamthang, Sikkim. I mean, if you feel that if you go to Kashmir, they will shoot you, and you want to look, you want to get the ice and feel, then go to the safe place. Don't worry, Chinese are not there. Go to Yamthang, Sikkim, via Darjeeling. Darjeeling, have you heard? Beautiful place. Darjeeling. Hill station. Darjeeling. Same as Ooty, tea gardens and everything. Right? Okay. Enough of India tour. Enough of India tour. Now, let's go ahead and check. App Manager. View all. Right? Hospital management. I'm giving system more time to get it deployed. That's the whole purpose. Don't think that I'm wasting time. I have nothing to do in between. Right? As soon as I click new button, this time I should be able to see blocks, sections, new. Perfect. There we go. Earlier you are getting a form what? Top to bottom. Now you're getting a form what? Patient first name, right? What is that? Rajiv, Rajiv. Last name Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi. See, earlier the last name was towards the bottom, but now you have arranged the field as per your requirement. Patient general detail, patient contact detail, mobile number, primary email, house location, email, FB link, patient payment details, credit card number, patient problem, department. Here is a choice. See, you have arranged them in a proper way. Everybody clear? Yes, everyone? Yes? Getting bored?
Yes, Rupam.
All good? Online guys? Feeling sleepy? If yes, tell me. If you open this in Classic, same thing will reflect. I switched to Classic. Somebody said something about Classic, so I'm switching there. If I switch to Classic, in Classic, whatever the solution we created will not be visible. We created a solution called as Hospital Management 2.0. When you come here, you don't see hospital management. When you come here, you don't see hospital, you see sales, service, marketing, everything. Lightning created app will not be visible in Classic. Remember this very well. However, the tabs will be visible. I click on plus sign. We create a tab called as patient. Patient is visible. All the patient that I created will be visible. I click on new, the same form loads. See, this is what we did. General patient detail, patient contact details, patient payment details, patient medical details. See, the form got properly loaded the way you want. Yes, everybody able to understand till here?
Classic is looks good.
Classic looks more good.
Rupam, more good.
That's good. Fine then, please use Classic. Right? Okay. Right? Clear? How the form is looking? Now, let's discuss one business requirement, one real-time scenario. Let's assume that you have deployed a software for ICICI Bank loan department. Tell me what type of loans are there? Housing loan, personal loan, car, vehicle loan, gold loan, education loan, mortgage loan. Right, thank you. So marriage loan, everybody. Maybe I don't know. Okay, fine. These
Farming
loans.
loan.
What loan?
Farming loan.
Harming loan.
Not harming. This is farming for agriculture.
Farming loan. Okay. Agriculture loan. So the farmer has to keep on running behind the bank for 20 years, then he might get. Right? By the time he get the loan, the land is gone, taken by the government for development. Right? Perfect. So loans. Now, a user joined, right? A user joined, one executive joined for housing loan. Right? Now, first thing is that, will you create a tab like this? One tab like a patient I created. Will you create a housing loan tab, personal loan tab, right? Will you create like that? No, you will create a tab called as loan. Then you will create a designs, housing loan, right? Whichever field required in housing loan, you will drag and drop. Whichever field you don't require, for example, in housing loan, you have a location, square feet, registration, right? In a vehicle loan, you have a color, type, petrol or diesel, engine capacity, 1400 cc, right? Gold loan, you have purity. That purity field is not required in housing loan. Now I will create a loan table. In that loan table, I will create all the fields, and then I will come and I'll create multiple page layouts. If there are 10 types of loan, I'll create 10 types of page layout. Then we will assign to a profile. Whoever is a marketing executive, we'll create a profile called marketing executive, and we will give this marketing loan design to that profile. The way I created a patient walk-in and I gave it to administration profile. Now, I told you one profile can access only one layout. Suppose there is a person called Rupam who is handling both personal loan and gold loan. Then what will happen? Do you think that he will log off and with another user again he will log in? It's very tedious work. So he will log in with, two users will be created on his same name. One will be given as marketing profile, another will be given as gold loan profile. So whenever he wants to register a gold loan, he has to log off, log in with his gold loan user ID, go to the loan, click on new, gold loan form loads. This is one way, but this is right way? No. We can't tell the user that keep on shuffling between log off, login, log off, login. How can one profile can be accessed by multiple page layout. Multiple page layout is accessible by one profile. How can we do that? To do that, we have something called as record type. I'm scrolling down, I'm going to the record type. Record type. Now, enough of doing. Let's start writing first. Let's come till the record type, because the more we are doing, the more writing work is increasing, and then you will start crying. So let us start writing work. Right? For the next 10 minutes, we'll do the writing work. We will reach till record type, and then we will start doing writing work plus practical, both. Perfect. So write down, right? Salesforce customization bracket non-programming development. Salesforce customization bracket non-programming development. First one, write down app app bracket project, in a bracket project comma solution, project comma solution, bracket close. Write down collection of tabs with a common requirement, collection of tabs with a common requirement, collection of tabs with a common requirement is called app, is called app, is called app. Next line, types of app. Number one, classic app. Types of app. Number one, classic. Number two, lightning. Right? Number three, connected. There are three types of apps available: classic app, lightning app, connected app. Right? There are three types of apps. Whenever you are in the, don't write, listen. Whenever you are in the lightning platform and you click on, here is the new lightning app. You're in the lightning platform and you have a button called as, from lightning, you can create lightning app or connected app. What is a connected app? We'll talk later. Similarly, whenever I switch to classic, right? I click on setup. How to create an app in classic? I'm showing you right now. Yesterday we have seen how to create an app in lightning. So keep watching, right? Create app under build, you have create, under create you have app, right? Here, when you click on new, it creates a classic app. Same thing, same procedure, right? New, right? Custom app. Next, what is the name of the app? Name of the app is hospital, no, hotel management. Write the description, whatever the description, solution to handle complete end-to-end hotel administration. Click next. Same way the image. Here there's a limitation. The image has to be 20 KB. The image has to be 300 by 55 pixel only. But in Lightning there is no limitation. Whatever the image we downloaded, we just, right? So click next. If you have insert image, click next. Next, do you want to take any existing tab? No. Click next. For which profile? For all the profile. There I told you to select the profile, at least administrator. Here I've checked everything, including administrator. See? Then click save. One app got created. What type of app we created? It's a classic app we created. What type of app? When I click here, I should be able to see hotel management. See, we created in classic. When I click on hotel management, same thing, blank will open. Home is there. Because we didn't put the logo, so hotel logo has not come. And there's nothing, no tabs at all. Same thing I'm doing in classic. What I did in yesterday lightning, same thing in classic. What type of app I created? Classic app. Now I switch to lightning. Right? I refresh. I click on app manager. Click on view all. Do I see a app called as hotel management anywhere? Whenever you create a app in classic, not seen in lightning. You create an app in lightning, not seen in classic. So we know how to create app in classic. We know how to create app in lightning now. Yes, everyone? Clear? What is a connected app? We'll see later, not now. Next, write down object. Object. Table. Backend table. Table in a bracket backend. Backend table. Used for storing. Backend table used for storing. Backend table or table bracket backend used for storing data. Used for storing data is called object. Is called object. So what is object? It's a backend table used for storing data is called object. Simple, crystal clear, one line sentence definition. If you review these notes for interview, that is enough. No need to give a long answer. Simple, straightforward, point to the question, point to the answer. Right? What is an object? Backend table to store data is called object. That's it. That's it, sir. Done. Next question. Over. Right? Next, type of objects. Write down, put the heading type of objects. There are two types of objects. Number one, standard object. Number two, custom object. There are two types of objects. Standard object, custom object. What is a standard object? Salesforce out of box. Salesforce, write down. What is a standard object? Salesforce out of box. Salesforce out of box system tables. Salesforce out of box system tables are called standard object. Salesforce out of box system tables are called standard object. Example, account, contact, lead, cases, user table. All these are standard tables. We didn't create it. They came out of box. Clear? What is a custom object? Developer defined tables. Developer defined tables. Developer defined tables are called custom object. Full stop. Custom objects always ends with suffix __ c. Back means suffix, right? Prefix means mundu. Antena? Prefix and suffix. What is a prefix? Before, right? So it's after. After means suffix. Correct. Custom object always has a suffix. Meaning is same. Always has a suffix __ c. underscore underscore dash dash C. Don't write UNDERS dash dash C. Right? Example, patient underscore underscore C. We created patient underscore underscore C, payment underscore underscore C, anything, passenger underscore underscore C. Clear? Next heading, tab. Third one, first one app, second one object, third one tab. Write down what is a tab. Representation of a representation of an element. Representation of an element in Salesforce front end. Representation of an element. Representation of an element in Salesforce front end is called tab. Representation of an element in Salesforce front end is called tab. Next line, types of tab. Number one, object tab. Number two, web tab, web WEB. First one, object tab. Number two, web tab. Number three, Visual Force tab. Number four, Lightning Component tab. Lightning Component tab. Next, Lightning Page or Lightning Application tab. Lightning Page / Lightning Application tab. Object tab, web tab, Visual Force tab, Lightning Component tab, Lightning Page / Application tab. These are the 5 tabs available. Perfect. Right? Now, page layout. Write down page layout. Next, fourth or fifth one, whatever it is. Fourth one, right? Page layout. Representation of a field. Representation of a field in a desired format. Representation of a field. Representation of a field in a desired format is called page layout. Is called page layout. Representation of a field in a desired format is called page layout. Right? Full stop. Full stop. Right? Default page layout is always default page layout is always object name object name, right? Object name space layout. Space layout. Example, patient layout. Patient is the object name. On that it has added a keyword called as layout. So if you create an object called as passenger, what will be the default layout? Passenger layout. If you create an object called as doctor, immediately the default layout name would be doctor layout. Table name space layout. That is the default name of a layout. Clear? Now you can create multiple layouts the way we created two. Next, write down record type. record type, record type, record type. That's called record type. Okay, record type. Write down pick list value, pick list value, pick list value, pick list value to select, pick list value to select multiple page layout for a single profile. Pick list value to select multiple page layout for a single profile. Pick list value to select multiple page layout for a single profile is called record set. Is called record set. Enough, because today there is no AC, no? So we'll stop it here, right? We'll continue from tomorrow on the record set. Lot of things to come. We have to do validations. We have to do validations. We have to track the field. So many things are about to come, right? We'll meet tomorrow, same time. Everybody able to understand offline? Yes or no? Anyone who is not able to understand? These you have to perform in the real time. You have to do this. These are your job. This is what you will put in the resume. Under the admin project, you will put created multiple page layout as per business requirement, created record type assignments to a multiple profile, right? Page layout assignment to a multiple profile using record types. That means you know. So all these things you have to put in the resume tomorrow when you put an admin project, right? So that's it. Thank you. Have a nice and wonderful day offline, guys. You can leave the class if you want. Those who want to sit can sit, right? Anybody any doubt? Offline? Offline doubt? No? Everybody is busy leaving the class. Okay.